We are doing this meeting just to talk a little bit about 2020 and coronavirus, the effects and the pandemic and everything. And so the first point is pandemic and family, how that affects us on education and um, um, how we have, I don't know how to say it. How did you manage with online classes during pandemic? How was your experiences with it?
It's
So
been
I
quite
think
lonely.
And how, I mean, you had online classes with all the assignatures or just a few ones, and how they were?
We have one for each subject every week.
And every day, right?
Not every day. They're kind of different each day.
It was easy for you to have online classes.
Um, yeah, it is easy for us.
Okay. So in my experience, I didn't like it because it was every day and we had to connect every day, and the teachers sent us a lot of work, and some of us had troubles with connection and stuff like that. And personally, I had a lot of problems during pandemic, and it was for me so difficult um, to deal with everything, with classes or and everything. I mean, in general, someone else can give us their opinion about the pandemic and online classes.
Yeah, so we are in March. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I hear you.
So we had lockdown in March. So our classes works like we were on school. We are in school, and we do online classes every day, and there are so many different subjects every day. So it works like we were in school. It is the same thing.
Yeah, I agree.
It is so difficult because every day with the computer is so difficult.
Yes, and more if you had maybe personal problems, family problems, and everything is like it's so difficult.
Well, I actually think it's quite nice to have online classes. Of course, you don't have any or very low or less social contact, but I think it works quite well. So I don't really experience a difference between normal school and online classes, so I can't tell any difference.
Okay. For me, it was so difficult
Chima!
because
Hallo, Chima! Ah!
hello, Dana. Hi, baby.
How are
Jada say
you?
I'm so fine, and you?
Fine too. Johan.
I miss you so much.
Too, how are you? Fine. How is life going?
Great. That was so funny. That was so funny. Alex is laughing all the time.
Deze Liv is also, oh my god, ik heb het zo oud. Oh man.
In the past, I wasn't really on the screens, and for me, passing the classes on the screens were really hard because it was a long time and it was quite hard to do it.
Yeah. One question: have one of your families or you um, has been sick by coronavirus or someone you know?
No, luckily.
Yeah. So no one experienced it.
Yes, there is my friend who had it, but it was quite difficult. It was so hard to say and to have. It is a bad thing to have, I think.
And you know the symptoms, like what he was feeling.
Yeah, you can. I think that you are sick, like you have cold, or you feels like you can't do something with your hands or with your um, legs or something like that. You can't smell uh, the the smell of some foods, I think.
Yeah, it's so hard and it's horrible to feel that things. You can you imagine you are eating something and you can even taste it. It's like you're eating nothing then. Have your teacher helped you to manage with coronavirus or with emotional things?
Oh, yes. Yeah, sometimes there are some teachers who said that you're wrong for your homework, for example, but there are some teachers that don't see your homework, so they don't know how it is work. It is something weird to say. It depends of teacher, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
When we
Anyone?
came back in September in France, I know that with some teachers, we work again on things that we never uh, seen during the lockdown, so it was better.
Yeah, that's true. We lost a lot of time and we didn't study a lot of things that we should have studied in that time. So at the first of this year, we had to study everything we hadn't studied before, and it was a little bit difficult because this year it's so difficult for us to study. I don't know, but here in Spain we have half. I mean, one day we go to study at school and one day at home, and it's been a little bit difficult to concentrate at at home because it's hard to be online and understand everything what the teacher says and to be connected all the time, all the morning. So how are you doing your online classes right now?
In France, we haven't online classes, but it depends of the schools. So at my high school, we haven't online classes. We are always at school, so it's better to learn and to be with friends, etc.
And you have a big school, I mean, with many people, or how do you consider it's your classroom, your class?
Ah, okay. We are 30.
30.
Yeah,
That's so much. And you
we are.
can keep the distances, or you don't keep the distances between each other.
I don't really hear because there is a bad connection. So can you repeat, please?
You have distances between each other. You keep the distance.
Yeah.
Cool. We don't have you. We go just the half of the class to school because we are a lot, so we can't be out because we don't have enough spaces. And that's it. Some days we go goes the half, and the other day the other half.
In Italy, it's the same thing. There are some region will have students who go to school. In my region, we don't go to school. We went to school 2 weeks ago, and we can't go to school because there are so many people who have coronavirus. So it is so hard. We have space, we have the distance between us, but it is so hard to because there are so many people who have coronavirus.
That's so sad. So it's difficult for you. You are, I mean, to it's difficult for you to keep studying from home.
Yes.
And in Germany,
Yes, I think it's actually quite nice to stay at home and make their homework and tasks right over there, but I don't really I don't really mind if I'm in school doing my tasks there or staying at home. I mean, it's the same thing, basically just another location. So
Yeah, but in these days, the social life doesn't exist, so it's very hard to stay in contact and yeah.
Yes, and in Germany, school is closed since December, and so we are a very long time at home now, and this is hard. And I would like to go back to school now because I need a bit more social life with my friends again, and maybe you can see it.
That's what I wanted to ask you right now about friends. You can meet each other or you can't, and how do you feel with that?
You can meet one friend, one other family, and not more. So this is not nice. And also, as an example, was heißt Beispiel? Okay. You couldn't cut your hair until Monday, so everybody's hair is very long in Germany right now.
What? You can't cut your hair?
Now you can, since Monday you can again, but you couldn't go to a professional, so all was closed.
Oh, that's new for me. Here in Spain, it's the same. We can just meet one friend or one member of the family, and in fact, we don't have time to meet because we have exams and all that things, and more being in bachelor, and we don't have time to do any other thing. But yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, no, in Italy we can see each other with our friends, and we have to come back to our houses until 10 p.m. I think. Yeah, but we can see each other.
Strange, right? You can't go to school, but you can meet friends outside. It's like the government is a little bit stupid. You don't think so?
Of course, not always. Yeah, one time a month, I think. Yeah, not every day, of course. It is something weird.
We're allowed to meet one person outside once a day, and that's it for the minute. And then we go back to school next week, but it's like at different times. So the year above my year goes back the first day on Monday, and they'll do a COVID test. And then my year goes back on Tuesday with the year below, and we'll do a COVID test. And we're not allowed to mix until everybody gets back a negative test.
So you do tests, so COVID test every time you go to school? Every weekend you go to school?
We have to do a test twice a week. We're in lockdown at the minute, but next week we have to go back and do 2 COVID tests. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so new.
Germany,
I didn't know it.
Germany,
Yeah.
they often say you can go to school next week, but then 2 days before you go back to school, they say again in 2 weeks you can go to school, and so on. So this is a bit of a problem because we have to write tests, and we're late with this test. And so they say Monday you're writing a test, and 2 days before you write the test, they say, oh no, you won't write the test, and we'll see in 2 weeks. So you're always learning for the test, and then they say you won't write this test. So this is very annoying.
It's so annoying.
In France, we haven't to do tests even if we are sick. So we go to the school like the past, if I can say like that.
Yeah, it's like every year, like before the coronavirus.
Yes.
Here in Spain, we don't do tests, but if the teachers know that some of us have coronavirus. This girl, this boy who has coronavirus, and they search about other people who have connected with him, and they go for lockdown like for 2 weeks, and they have to do coronavirus COVID test before they go to school. So the last thing was it was the Netflix movie, but some of you said that they haven't seen it, but it's quite easily because the film or the film, yes, or the how do you say it, documental.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Yes, talks about everything that has passed during 2020, and starting from the Third World War that was gonna happen, and finishing with Black Lives Matters. Sorry for my English. I'm trying.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
And about Donald Trump and the different movements that has passed during 2020.
Yeah, it talked about something like Australia or what happened in Australia, I think.
Yes, about Australia and how the coronavirus has expanded, and some people has personality disorders, like because the lockdown was so difficult for them. So the fact that they can meet family or friends affects them emotionally, and that's thing. I'm one of those because it was so difficult for me to be at home all the day doing nothing, don't meet friends, don't meet family, don't see anyone, and just watching films and doing homework basically.
Yeah, in Italy there were some people who said that they have to be free or something like that. They have to have freedom. Freedom has no price or something like that, and they went out of their houses without any problems.
Yeah,
I'm not one of them, but I think that freedom has no price, but you can't die if you want freedom.
yeah, we did have to do something with die. The things change is your life is how do you say it, in danger. So maybe if you go out, you can take the coronavirus. You can pass the coronavirus to your family, like your grandparents or something, and they can die. They can easily die because they haven't enough. How do you say it? I don't know how to say it.
¿Qué quieres decir?
Tía, no tiene suficiente. Mira, es que ni en español. Como decir fuerza, como suficiente.
Strength.
Yes.
Restrictions?
Ahora tú también. Can you repeat?
Restrictions?
I think yes, it is. Marta, pregunta algo, tía.
I think you mean the strength to support all the restrictions and the conditions of the coronavirus.
Yes. So
Okay.
if for us it was it was difficult to stay at home, imagine for our grandparents, they couldn't see us or pass time with their family.
I have a question.
Yes.
do your timetable change in the quarantine? I mean, if you go to bed after that you be before COVID and that things, like you if you
I think
change
he means.
your timetable.
I think he means like, for example, before coronavirus, maybe you sleep early, but then during coronavirus and during the lockdown, your timetable changes, and you maybe sleep later, or you don't do the same things that you usually do before coronavirus.
You mean the habits, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it is so strange because when before coronavirus, I went to bed at 10 p.m. I think, but now I have to see more films, more TV series or something like that, and I go to bed at um 11, 12 p.m. I think, or something like that.
Definitely sleep in later too.
Yes, I remember that in quarantine I slept so late, like so late. But
I
it was
think that we start to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning. That
yes.
things it was so.
And then in the morning, but then when I wake up in the morning, I wake up at 1 or 2, and then I feel so tired. So I'm all the day.
So I start doing school things very, very late, and so I go to bed very, very late. So this is a bit of a problem because I do all the day nothing, and then at 11, 12 o'clock, I make my homework, and then, yeah.
So you started like.
Alex, what are you laughing?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So, your relationship with your family is changed, or it is the same before quarantine?
A little bit, because I had a lot of problems during quarantine. My mom, after coronavirus, went to, because I'm from Morocco, okay? So my mom went to Morocco for some papers to do there, and that week we had the lockdown, so my mom couldn't come back to Spain, and I passed 5 months alone with my siblings at home, and it was so difficult for me to take care of my siblings, of me, of the house, of everything that my mom do every time. I had to do it myself. So everything, I was like the mommy of the house. It was me. I was the mom, and it was so difficult for me. I had a lot of feelings. Like I felt depressive, so tired every time because I was thinking a lot of things. I had the studies, and I don't know how to say it. It was so difficult for me to deal with it. So difficult. It was 5 months,
But it
and
ups you.
that's
The
yeah.
situation ups you, or
I don't understand you.
the situation ups you or not?
I don't get you.
Can I write it on chat? So,
Yes.
okay. Um, okay. I think. Okay.
Yes. Yes, of course. Emotionally, it did. Before that, I get more stronger emotionally, and I am now. I know that I'm capable of everything. Like if it comes another thing worse than coronavirus, I hope that it doesn't happen. Please, I know that I can deal with it.
Yeah, but personally, I spend so much time with my family, and my dad is not working as a job in another city, and it is so difficult to see him. But he spent 3 months lockdown with us, so it was so beautiful because I spent 3 months with him, and I spent so much time with my family. Yeah,
You had a good time.
Yeah.
Cool. Alex, you want to say something?
I can talk with everyone, I can visit everyone I want to visit, of course one at a time, but that doesn't matter to me because everyone is just alone sitting in their rooms, I think. So I can just go on to the next person because we all live in the same area, so I don't really mind.
So everyone is in her own word.
I just can, as I said, I just can visit them every time I want to, so I don't really have any changes in my social contacts in society.
Alex, don't you miss meeting in groups or something like that?
No, not really.
Miss what? Can you repeat?
What?
Meeting groups, I think.
Yeah.
What?
I don't miss them.
Some meeting groups, for example, I had so many meeting groups when you started to have relationship with other people with meet, I think. Something
Okay,
like
I get it.
that, yeah. Have you ever tried Omigo?
Omigo?
Yeah.
Who needs
Yes.
Omigo?
Oh yes,
English.
one time. It was so funny.
It was so strange. There
So,
are a lot of people that are very strange.
yeah, that's a great thing to talk about, the social media and all that stuff. Maybe like Tinder or Omegle. And what's the worst thing that happens to you on Omegle?
Yeah, but I wrote on Omigo TikTok. So some strange people. So it is quite weird. I write TikTok, so a lot of strange people doesn't appear. Back then.
Yeah, I know. And
In
have you
Spain,
seen-
if you put TikTok, you can found famous people.
Yeah, in Italy too.
It's good, but you can found strange people too. So
And have you seen American people doing like asking? I mean, other countries ask American people like, where is it? I don't know, France, I don't know, like Germany, and they don't know where is it. You haven't seen that on TikTok?
I've seen one where this person asks an American woman, what is the smallest country in the world? And she says Paris. And then he goes, well, where's Paris? And she goes, in Italy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've seen something like that, I think. There was one person who asked an American girl who was Donald Trump, and it said something like a person who worked in McDonald's or something like that.
Oh my god. They don't even know who is her president. Incredible.
And
They
that is
hate
the
it.
exact reason why I can't have TikTok, because I would just explode.
So I don't have TikTok.
It's so funny. It's so funny. I promise you that TikTok is so funny. You see its thing like, oh my god, it blows your mind.
I know some person who spends so much time on TikTok, like 2 or 3 hours, and I don't know why. I don't know how it could be like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I would just have aggressions all the time. I just can't.
At first I didn't like TikTok, but then my friends start to see it like come on, upload it. And I say, okay, just one time, and I start to see it, and I get addicted to it. But now I stopped. Not too
I
much. I
think
mean,
I spend more
I
time.
I see TikToks, but not like before.
Yes, I think I spend more time on TikTok than on Instagram now. And it's so
There are so much people who spend more time on TikTok than on their homework. So
yeah,
it is
it's
so
more
Yes.
entertaining. It's like
No,
see another
imagine
things.
you're doing your homework, your stuff, and then someone sends you a message and you say, okay, I'm gonna enter to Instagram 1 second, and then I go back to study, and you go to Instagram, to WhatsApp, to Facebook, to Twitter, to TikTok, and you finish. And you end up not studying anything, absolutely anything.
Yeah, so I think that TikToks helped so much people in during the quarantine because everyone saw something like a challenge on TikTok and they tried it
Yes,
without any problems. They have fun together with the TikTok. I think that it helped so much people in the quarantine.
they were so bored, so they say, okay, let's do TikToks.
Yeah, some
And Instagram, and on Instagram a lot of challenges, like I don't remember, but there were one who became so famous in my time sometimes on TikTok with my friends during the quarantine. Yeah, I spent the quarantine sending TikToks to all my friends.
My family spent all the quarantine doing challenges. So it was so funny. That really entertaining.
Yeah, because in TikTok you can find everything you want because it's not like dance, only dance. You can do comic things or something like that. You can do everything you want in the, I don't know, 1 minute or something like that. And everyone could see it. You can do coke or something.
Yeah, that's true. I have one question for you guys. On your high school, you have a good connection? I mean, good Wi-Fi, and how are your um, um, technology are?
We have school iPads. We were all given iPads at the end of 1 year of school. So we get all our lessons emailed onto our iPads so we can do them through that.
Great. We don't have that in Spain. That's so sad, but it's okay.
In our school, it's different. So we have online classes, so everyone had a computer. But if you can't buy it because of family or something like that, school can give you something like a computer or tablets or I don't know. They can give you that.
Yeah, in our school, if you don't have like a computer to connect to online classes, they give you one, but you have to tell them because and they ask at the first, for example, in September when we start the classes, the teachers go to every class to ask if someone hasn't got a laptop or some um, thing to connect, and if you don't have, they give you one. For example, at first I didn't have a laptop to connect to my online classes, and the teachers gave me one to study, and I have to take it back to school when the year finished.
In our high school, sometimes we don't have a good connection, so we don't have any classes. And the teacher said us that it's our fault. It's like it's not our fault. It's the fault of the high school for not be in a good way with Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we are having a lot of problems with some teachers. Is maybe if we don't connect to the class at time, they get angry, and it's like, no, you weren't um, atento. ¿Cómo se dice atento?
Attention. Espérate. Attend.
Yes, to the time, like, and it's like sometimes, oh, the connection failed, or the email, the school email fails, and it's difficult for us to enter to the meeting, and the teachers pues nos culpan.
And do you have some problems with any subject in the online classes and that things?
Hello.
Hi.
I just want to say that what you're saying is true, because in our high school, the Wi-Fi is always not working, and like, for example, today we got only 2 hours for studying, and because of the Wi-Fi, and it's very terrible for us because we don't get the subject.
Yeah, we have the same problem. For example, today the connection was terrible, like terrible. We had some classes that the other half of the class couldn't connect to, and that's it. Have
Do you have problem to follow the classes?
I guess it's hard to follow the classes sometimes because you have so many distractions when you're at home.
Do you have projects underway on your high school?
Yes, I have it.
Yes. Like, I mean, in our school we have projects. Simon, can you please explain us the project that our high school are doing?
Maria, Erika, and me, we are doing a project about the situation of the poor, and we have to be a short video.
Yes, we have done a video about the ONGs, like the ONGs that gave products like food and those things to poor people, and that's all.
And you have the video?
Yes, Chima have it.
And
I have the video,
but it's so long and it's so boring.
5 minutes.
Okay.
So I can show a part of the video. But I don't know. I can show a part of the video.
Yes, why not? Try. Go on.
Okay.
So can you, Faima, can you talk a little bit about it without showing us the video? I mean, talk about what the video is about.
Is we are talking about the poor and the ONGs that helps the poor. I don't know.
And we have many, right? One question for Manu, or okay, do you play sport with the restrictions? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And we don't like it because we can't play a lot of things like ¿qué cosa no podemos jugar? Yes, we can't play basketball or things like things with balls or.
But I think he means that if we play an sport out of the school, like a hobby.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, out of school you can. It's here, at least in Spain. Now you can. Before during the confinement, the lockdown. Sorry. We couldn't.
It's always changing, but because it depends on the cases that are active in our zone. So if there are so much people with coronavirus, you can play with some sport, but now we can play ice swim, and now we can go to swim, but we have some restrictions and to do it.
And what about you?
In France, now the sports in clubs are forbidden for the sports inside, and at school it's the same, so we can't do the sports inside. So now we are going running, and it's the only thing that we do at the school. For example, I practice dance, and I can't do this in the club because it's forbidden.
And you do it out the club?
But it's always changing because of the situation of the coronavirus. So it depends. It's week after week. We don't know the next week if we can do or not, and it's really hard because for the clubs, because there are so many clubs in France that will close because it's not possible to.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Here we can't go. We still can't go like inside for exercise, but you're allowed to meet one person outside. So, because we live near the coast down here, like a lot of people go swimming and stuff like that, and do like a lot of outdoor exercise stuff.
It's funny.
In France, we can't go at the swimming pool too.
I think it's funny that you all can go swimming because right in this moment it's snowing in Germany. So.
The swimming pools aren't actually open, but I think what Eva means is that because we live by the coast, we can go swimming in the sea, which is quite cold, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of people go, even
Now?
though it's freezing.
Yeah, a lot of people do like sea swimming.
You are crazy.
In Italy too, there are some people who add sea swimming, but swimming pool are open. But I don't go because it is so dangerous.
A lot of people
I don't go just because it's cold.
A lot of people in Cornwall will go like on Christmas Day or New Year's Day as just like a silly fun thing to do.
Yeah, we have to. In Italy, it is something strange because in February, a lot of people go to the sea and they have a sea swimming, and it is so strange because it is so cold, and I don't know why, but they do that.
Sometimes my brother and my dad we would be walking on the beach and then they'll just suddenly just want to go in the sea, so they'll just take their shirts off and run straight in.
Yeah, me too.
There was a time during quarantine that they allowed us to go out to do sports after night. 9 at night. I mean 9 in the afternoon. Because they put like restrictions to go, like for example, children can go out during the day, and old people and like our grandparents can go out for the morning during the morning, but the adults and teenagers can go out till until after 9. I mean, you know.
But it was at the final
the lockdown, and then came summer, and in summer we were all allowed to go out and meet like groups of 30 people, and I spent my summer playing basketball and meeting friends, basically.
In France, during the last summer, we were allowed to be outside too, like not like the past, because there is the mask, there is all the restrictions, but we were allowed to meet friends, meet family, to went to holidays, and
I get it. Marta,
did you do something like in all the country? Here in Spain, we at 8 o'clock we put a song and we do claps in the windows. It
Yeah,
was so
no,
fun.
it wasn't just in Spain. I think it was in all the world. If I'm right.
Really, we did it. Not all the country the same song, but in my town there are some people who sing song during the class.
Yes, that's what became things famous. That was the talent, like on Instagram and all the social media appears things like that. Like at one time, everyone's go to the windows or balconies and sing or clap or I don't know, make sounds.
Yeah, everyone in the country here on Thursday evening, everybody would go out to their windows and like clap and like stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, here in Spain was every day at 8
on
o'clock.
quarantine.
Every day.
Wow. Just once a week.
And I remember
for 3 months the same song every day. Was so.
We did it on Easter or during the quarantine, but once a week or not every day.
It was so repetitive.
Yeah, people buy some microphones and they started to sing at 5 p.m. outside their windows. It was so strange, and I was like, "I'm doing my homework, please." But it was so.
There were some days here in Spain, at least here in my city, or the ambulance goes through the streets, making sound like to say like we are here, we are helping you to deal with coronavirus and all that. It was so strange seeing the ambulance going through the streets like that.
Yeah, I songs, for example, some Spanish songs that I like so much, but there are some old people, some grandmas or grandpas who don't like it.
What's your favorite Spanish song?
Oh my God, there's so much. So my favorite, I don't know. There are so many Spanish songs that I like. I like Maluma. I don't know if you.
Yeah, of course. But that's not Spanish. That's more Latino.
It's from Latin America.
But it's the same.
But
it's the same.
It's fine too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are so many songs that I like.
Do you know German music?
Do you understand it?
He said that if you understand them.
What?
Creo que les va mal la conexión.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's something that I understand because Italian is so. It's not the same of a Spanish song, but I kind of understand some words, but not all, of course. But sometimes I research on Google or something like that, the meaning of something like some songs or something like that, to understand something. English, in English too, yeah. I listen at some Spanish songs and English songs. I don't listen to Italian songs. I don't like that.
I listen more English songs than in other languages. Arabic and English songs more than another thing. Spanish songs, few ones.
I listen to American songs too.
Yeah.
Do you hear German music in songs?
No, I don't like that. No.
No.
I just know one song, one German song, just one.
What?
No. Yes.
Which one?
I think that it goes Tika Tika or something like that. I don't remember. You know which one is it?
I think that I know that. But I don't like German songs.
Because Alex, please look at Alex.
Bye.
Bye.
What's
You know,
happening?
just I hate German music.
Alex doesn't have a very good taste of music, I think. So
do you
there's a
listen
lot of
to?
music. So I think the German music is also good. But yeah, most often the rap is the most popular music in Germany, I think. And if you
Yeah,
want to hear more pop
so
or something,
What's up?
Let's just leave it there.
Do you like French music?
Yes, I do.
Yes, some songs.
I do.
Which ones? What for
Can I write it because I don't know how to pronounce it. I like that.
Okay. This one is not really famous in France.
Did you hear Bebeto?
Sorry?
What?
Bebeto. It's called Bebeto.
No.
From MTG Tolkien. And what is your favorite French singer or rapper? Because I know that there in France you hear a lot of rap more than pop songs.
According to me, I don't really listen rap music because it's not my favorite one. But I know that a lot of boys and girls, a lot of teens in general, listen it. So in general, the teens in France listen more rap music.
Here in Spain, we hear like reggaeton. How can I explain it, Marta?
Yeah.
Reggaeton.
I like it so much.
Reggae.
I love it.
Reggae is very famous in Spain to go to a disco or to
dance,
spend the time with your friends on that things.
Yeah, I remember when I did Erasmus last year with some Spanish girls. We
Erika.
What?
Erika?
Yeah, Erika, Sandra, and other girls, and they like so much Spanish songs, and we sang Spanish songs every day.
They are very crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And dramatic.
They were so nice, so crazy because they like so much to dance or something like that.
Yeah, they are so energetic. I know him because he is in my class and he don't stop moving from one side to the other side.
You went to
Erika.
last year, I think, or no? I don't remember if you were with me last year in the Erasmus project.
I went to Germany last year.
Oh, okay.
You confuse her with Malek.
With Carmen. No, with Carmen or with Malek?
Angela.
Carmen. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. No, I went to Germany.
Oh, okay.
But I want to visit Italia too, obviously.
Did you visit Spain?
What?
Have you visited Spain? Have you been in Spain?
Oh, yeah. I visited Madrid, Mallorca, I think, and other cities that I don't remember. Ibiza. Yeah. 2 years ago. Yeah, I went to cruise. It was so good. But I went with my friends, and I went with my friends and my parents. But my parents were in another place, and I went with my friends to a party, I think, or something like that.
Yes, Ibiza is so famous for the parties there.
Yeah.
Albacete.
Albacete.
I visited very soon.
Have you ever visited Italy? Where did you go?
Rome.
Oh, okay. Is the only.
But I want to visit other parts of Italy with my family.
Like Milan? Milan, I like Milan. This is so good. There are so many things to do in Milan.
I just went to Morocco and Germany. Those are two of the countries I have visited. But in Morocco, because I'm from Morocco, obviously. In Putinano.
Yeah, I'm talking with Pietro.
No, I haven't friends yet France yet, but I will. I want to go to Paris.
I went to Paris when I was 9, I think.
And you, Alex, you're just there sitting hearing about us. And you're
I'm
saying
just a
nothing.
quiet listener. You can just talk. I record everywhere, so I can listen to it again.
We know that you just one wants to talk with us today.
You know,
You are
I
in
don't
your
really have a, I don't really want to go anywhere. I just want to stay in my room.
You like
in
your
my
place.
PC, just.
You like
Shut
where
up
you
and-
are. It's good.
I don't know if I'm lucky. I don't know if I would call myself lucky.
I like your place. It is good. You like to move to other cities.
Not really.
Person.
You know, I'm a person
You don't like
that
to
likes
travel?
I'm a person who likes things as they are right now. I just don't want to. I just hate changes. So I just want it to be like how it is. Just never move.
You are comfortable the way you are.
You love your habits. You love your habits. You don't want to slap out your comfort zone. You are good in here. It is good.
I love
I'm well
changes.
placed in my dark room with my black walls and everything's just okay. Just.
You want to live in your four walls all your life. It is good. I like changes too because I change every day in my life.
Yeah.
I go to other cities every day. Not now, of course, because we can't. But when I do online classes, for example, I've never stay in the same room all day. I change every day. Anything.
Same. I don't like to stay in the same space
No,
all the time.
Actually, I do stay in this room here for 11, 12 hours a day.
Maybe all the day.
So,
Just
yeah.
for...
So,
You're not in mood.
You're crazy. I can't.
So,
What?
just
I
give me
can't
a
do
room
that.
like that and you will just give me a room like that and you will never see me again.
So you go out.
Quarantine is good.
Go back. Make it. What did you say, Francisco?
What? I haven't.
Do you want to do another exchange?
I would like to. Oh my god.
Yeah, me too. I would like to go to Germany, France, Spain, of course, Spain. I like Spanish people because they are so energetic. They are so happy every time. They are so.
Yes.
I like that.
In the south, we are the most happy people, I think.
Yeah, you are so happy every time.
Yeah.
We like parties. We like to go out every time. We like to meet each other like every day. If we could, every day.
Yeah, I know that.
We love to laugh. We love to do a lot of things.
Yeah,
Exactly what Alec likes, right?
I would like to go to Spain only for parties or something like that. Yeah, Germany,
Come
France.
whenever you want.
Okay.
You're welcome.
When we don't me olvidé lo que iba a decir.
She forgot what he wanted to say.
That happens sometimes.
Think about it.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. When I started to say something, I forgot what.
Yeah, I
I
say this.
forgot the thing I want to say.
If it is important, it will come back to your mind later, so you can just tell again.
I don't know.
We watched the film.
I watched the film.
No, okay.
I watched all of it. It was really good.
I liked it.
Yeah, of course. I don't like it. It is so.
You don't?
No.
Yes, it's so strange. But I like the way they talk about the things. It's like
Yeah, but it is
they are
like
so
comic. It is something that's funny, I think. But I don't know.
it's something strange, like between I don't know.
Funny and seriously, what?
Yeah, at the same time, ironic, like so much.
Yeah, it is so strange. I don't understand when they were I don't know, having fun or they were serious. I don't know.
Yeah, it
is
was hard to tell whether or not, yeah.
I saw that they compared Trump with Lady Gaga. And it's like, what the fuck?
When they talked about Trump or Biden, they talked about so many topics that are so
There are some
bad
things
to say.
I didn't know that they happened, and when I
remember all the things.
but just imagine other generations looking at this documental and saying, "Wow, all that in one fucking year!"
Yeah.
It was so much.
Yeah, it was not only COVID-19. It was all the things that just happened in 2020. It is so weird
The
to
death
say.
of Joe Biden and I'm sorry. I don't remember the name. I don't remember it. Sorry, I forgot it.
It talks about Black Lives Matter, I think.
Yes.
I think that it was the most talked. So people have talked about like Black Lives Matter all the time in this year, and I think that is so important to say something about that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because there are still person who divided words into black and white people. I don't know. It is the first. There is the better way to follow. I divided word into good people and bad people, I think, and it is. I think that the color of your light doesn't change anything of your personality, of your human being. What do you think about?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the same thing. I'm agree with you in practically everything, because it's true that the color of your skin don't define who you are. Alex, you're boring.
What?
No,
Oh yeah.
I'm just tired. I woke up at 3 a.m. today, so I'm just.
It's your fault. Why you sleep so late?
I didn't sleep late.
You didn't? Sure.